Thank everyone who has voted for us. We have been voted the best karaoke again in Manchester for the third straight year. Mikey is here, is with me as well.
Hey.
Okay, so, obviously you guys know that, we're literally the resident DJs here, plus my crew and stuff like this. But I want to say thank you to everyone who has voted on Hippo Press to make us the best karaoke venue here in Manchester. We love you, and we also want to thank McGarvey's as well for giving us the opportunity to, when we started this podcast, we want to say thank you, McGarvey's, as well. You know what? If it wasn't for you guys as well, we wouldn't have been able to do this podcast and where we are as well. So, McGarvey's, thank you.
Common Sense, New Hampshire would like to thank McGarvey's for hosting our show. They're located at 1097 Elm Street, the oldest bar in Manchester, New Hampshire. They have great food specials brought to you by Chef Mel. Monday nights is Customer Appreciation Night, where your drinks are half off. Don't forget about the award-winning karaoke 7 nights a week. McGarvey's can also be found on Facebook. Once again, they're located at 1097 Elm Street, Manchester, New Hampshire. Their phone number is 603-627-2721.
Welcome back to Common Sense New Hampshire. 603-217-5400. Ladies, is your opportunity to call in the show right now. 603-217-5400. Erin's got everything you need for ladies' room. Make sure you bring your lipstick. Okay? Make sure you bring your lipstick. And if you're the chapstick person, make sure you bring those too. If you want to bring those pumps, make sure you wear those pumps. But you know what I'm talking about. Here's Erin, the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire and Ladies Room.
Hello, ladies. All right, this is our segment. We're taking over. All right, we got the 11. Well, actually, I narrowed it down to the top 5 craziest X stories that I have ever heard. If you have one, go ahead and call in because I want to hear yours to add to these. All right, so number 1, this came from Jen. This is her crazy guy story, and this one takes the cake. I've never heard anything more crazier, but... So, the guy painted his name all over his bedroom, bathroom, and lounge area, proposed, and then photoshopped us into wedding pictures, sent invites to all of his and my family, along with my friends.
Wow.
He even got an ultrasound picture from online and tried to announce to Facebook that we were having a baby. He shaved our initials into his cat's fur and left hundreds of love letters taped to my car. We went on half of a double date with my friends just because I was being a good sport. Let me just clarify that this was the one and only date we ever went on.
Wait, it wasn't even a full date? Did you say it was a half a date?
No, it was half a date.
What the heck? Wow. Can you say restraining order, please?
He shaved his cat?
He shaved
oh my God.
their initials into his cat's fur.
Oh my God.
You don't have a picture of the cat by any chance, do you?
I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to see that image. No.
And wait. Hold on, before you continue. What did he do to the wall in his bedroom? Wait, what?
Let me see.
What did he do?
He painted their names all over the bedroom, bathroom, and the lounge area of his apartment.
This sounds like an episode of CSI or something. Are you kidding? Wow. What else do you have?
All right, so number 2, this one comes from Bob. This is a crazy girl. I went on a date with a girlfriend. She took me to a college play, then broke up with me because I was looking at the actress on stage.
So what were you supposed to do at the play?
Close
your eyes?
I have a friend of mine once who literally got into a fight with his girlfriend. Because his girl was like super jealous, and he literally got in a fight with her because he was sitting on the couch according to him, and a Bud Light commercial came on. and there were a bunch of girls like scantily clad on the commercial, and she looked at him. She's like, "You like that, don't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a commercial. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a Bud Light commercial." And she did Fight City over that. I mean, yeah, crazy, man.
I just got one.
That's why I've been gone for a little bit here. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm sorry. I've been gone for like
You need a hug?
2/3 of the goddamn show here. Yeah,
I'll give you
sorry.
an inappropriate hug.
You most certainly will, Mike. You handsome bastard.
I use both hands.
You will. Damn right. I'm taking you up on that. You're damn right. You're gonna give me a fucking inappropriate hug right when we wrap this show up.
I got a shout out.
Good thing Aaron's between you and I right now.
We're getting some
Yeah.
feedback
Oh
here.
shit! My fucking phone's
You
blowing
go
up.
first. What are you getting?
Go, Mike.
Well,
Go,
first I got
go.
a shout out to Jen. She's listening all the way in Canada right now.
Hi,
Jen,
Jen.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah,
Jen.
how are you?
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
listening in Canada.
Hey, Jen.
Thank you
Hey.
for listening.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right. What's Jen got to say? She's
she's listening, saying
All right,
loving the show.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate it.
And now we have a topic that my phone just went nuts.
This is good. Valerie chimed in here and she goes, "Here's a tip: a woman should be 3 things to a man: a lady in public, a cook in the kitchen, and a whore in the bedroom."
That was last week.
I think it's a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, that was last week.
That was
that's
last
April
week.
3rd, sorry.
I mean, I still agree. I still
No.
100% agree with Valerie. But yeah, that was last week. Damn.
Well,
No,
speak-
hey, refresh that page, motherfucker.
No, you're right. Her new message did not pop
Okay.
up.
Do you want to read
says-
it, or do you want me to read it?
Oh, go ahead, read it.
I can read it. I'm going to try to read it. Okay.
Read it. Try to read it.
I'm
Mike.
going to try to
Try to
read
read
it.
it.
The one
All
that
right.
says
He can't-
psychotic ex-boyfriend, 26 years.
He can't read. He's a loser.
Oh my god.
Or he's not a loser.
Hold on.
He can't read. He's
You
not a
can
loser.
read it. You can read it. Never mind.
I don't want to
I
read it.
can't
Read
find
it.
it.
Give me
Go
my
ahead.
glasses. Give me
So
a
it
reading
says
glass.
psychotic ex-boyfriend 26 years ago. I was dating a guy who seemed normal. After 2 months of dating, he came over to my house, snapped for whatever reason. It was very unprovoked. He chased me around my kitchen with
my
the
God.
crowbar, trying to harm me.
With a crowbar.
Well,
Where'd you get a
needless-
crowbar?
Yeah, I know. Well,
Okay, go
needless
on.
to say, it says
don't have a
I had a
crowbar?
baseball bat near my front door and beat the fucking piss out of him.
Nice.
And he was subsequently arrested and taken to the hospital with 2 broken knees.
What?
Moral of the story: don't fuck with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Valerie.
Amen to that, girl. Moral of the story
Wait
is
a
definitely don't fuck with you.
Gave that guy a little Babe Ruth action.
I
right
just
there.
want
Boom.
to know. Did he have is he like a fucking construction worker? He's walking around with a crowbar on
Did
his
she
fucking
swing
waist.
left-handed or
How
right-handed?
did he have a
huh?
crowbar on him? Like I get why girls keep baseball bats around the apartment. You know what I mean? Like Shay does that. She's got like 2 baseball bats. Like you know,
saw her
In
in
case
the
he breaks
picture.
one of them.
yeah, right.
She had a picture from like a couple of years ago or whatever on her time hop,
Right,
and it
right.
was in the corner. You could see
Yeah, no. She's,
So-
but I mean, I get why girls keep that sort of shit and tasers and guns and everything
Yeah.
else. But but what? How did some dude? I can't just get a crowbar right now. Like I'd have to go to my fucking car. I'd have to pop my trunk. I'd have
have
to
to
lift.
get all the
I'd have to
shit
lift
out of
the
the
little
trunk.
little
and it
flap underneath. Like I mean, I do have a crowbar. I own a crowbar. I do because I own a car.
This
I have
is-
3 of them.
But yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, you're a truck driver, man. You must have fucking 3 crowbars. Probably on you. You probably have 3 crowbars
I have
on
a
you right
crowbar
now.
belt. That's what,
You're like a Batman. You're like Batman. Only instead of fucking all the good gadgets, you just have crowbars.
It's
Wait.
like a cop with his stick.
Yeah, right.
Mike's
The
just got a
nightstick, the
crowbar.
baton. Yeah, exactly. Mike always has a baton on him. Hey, Mike, is that a baton, or are you just happy to see me? And you're like, you pick.
it's a crowbar. Fucker.
It's a crow-
Can I clarify something? Blame my hearing. I just want to make sure that I heard you right. Did you say Batman or Fat Man? I'm just curious.
Batman. Batman. Have you ever seen the Bad Man on Facebook? Or not
Yes.
Facebook,
No,
YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
Batman. Hilarious
Yeah,
shit.
hilarious shit.
But no, I would never say Batman. This motherfucker. You kidding me? I'm
love
going to
you.
make out with him when the buddy show's
Ooh,
over.
can we go to commercial real quick?
Yeah, really.
I want a sample.
Love this guy. Fucking love this guy.
Can we continue?
Yeah, let's
Oh.
let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Sorry.
You guys take it away.
We're in the
Our
ladies'
bad.
room.
Our bad.
You have nailed. You have hit the nerve of so many people on this segment. So Aaron, keep going.
All
I
right,
showed up
so-
and derailed it.
This one's from Sarah. I was dating a guy and we broke up. He started to message all the guys that I talked to, asking them to please refrain from talking to me so that we can work on our relationship because he feels that he still has a chance. This happened with about 10 different guys. He didn't even know them, and for that matter, I didn't even know them yet.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's the future of a good, solid relationship right there. That's the foundation of a solid relationship right there. Yeah. That's.
No, but it's amazing how these people, you seem normal, everything's going hunky dory, and then they just completely snap for no reason, right, Craig?
Well, go to the last part of what you just said. What were the last couple of words that you said there? The last three words. The last three words.
Just looking at you for
besides right, Craig. What were the last 3 words you said?
People just snap for no reason.
For no reason, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
God damn it, Bernie! That's what you said for no reason?
I was just looking for a response.
Yeah.
You were the first. You were the person.
You want a fucking response? I'll show you.
Here we go.
Hang on, let me put
Can
my
I
beer
sit
down.
out? Wait a minute. I'm already
Let me
sitting
put
down.
my beer down, and I'll show you the kind of fucking response.
All right, guys.
For no reason. No, sorry. Yeah.
This
We're
one-
in the ladies' room.
Ladies' room.
Respect the
Sorry,
ladies.
My bad.
This
Bernie's
one comes from Sam.
Okay.
About a crazy ex-girlfriend. I had a girlfriend that I was told was posting pictures of me on her headboard. I managed to get her brother to let me into the house, stating that I forgot something in her room. I walked into her room to see my yearbook photos. Now, mind you, it says photos. So
no.
I'm assuming she went through the yearbook and cut out his face of every picture that he was in the yearbook.
Oh no.
People do that. It's weird.
And pasted them on other guys' bodies.
What?
Then plastered them all over the headboard of her bed.
Okay, so that's definitely out there weird. Like, okay, so A, who has the fucking time to do that shit? Who has the kind of time to do that? Like, that's like, what do you call it there?
Psychopaths.
That's scrapbooking kind of time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
extreme, I
the
guess.
fact that you've cut out a picture of his face
And-
then found another person's body to put it
And
on.
what would you think the reaction to that would be? That's the thing that blows me away. Like, do you think
like,
that, like,
you couldn't even cut out his body.
right? Do you think
just
do you
cut
think
out
your
his
girl
face.
would see that and be like, "Oh, that's sweet"? I mean, like, what do you think the reaction that's going to be? The reaction that's going to be, "You're fucked."
911.
Yeah. That's going to be the reaction.
Well, again, that sounds like another
a-
episode of CSI.
It's a
Come on
three-number.
now.
It's a three-number reaction right there. Christ! All right, go on, Aaron.
All right, this one comes from Sue. I had an ex that got himself locked in a 4-point restraint in the ER, stating that he had HIV and was going to infect everybody.
Oh my god.
Or
Yeah.
there's multiple ones to this, which kind of like just put me over the edge. I was laughing. Or when he told me that he was the son of Christ.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the son
Are
of
we
Christ.
all?
Or
I think
when
we're
he
all-
we all
tried when he tried to break down my door at 3 a.m. as a grand romantic gesture.
Right.
Yeah,
no.
that's a big turn on.
Nothing
yeah.
says I love you
Not-
like a door broken down. Yeah, nothing says, no.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm not one to preach on that particular subject, but go on.
All right, this one comes from Bev. My husband's crazy ex, just a girlfriend from high school, was so crazy that she set up an appointment for a photo session to have pictures done of our 3 kids from her house.
Wait, what?
I don't.
Yeah, wait. Can you repeat that?
So
Okay.
there's a couple that's married.
Yep.
Yeah.
His girlfriend from high school
Yep.
was so obsessed with him that she set up a photo session
Mm-hmm.
for their kids,
Ooh.
Wow. For kids that weren't hers?
the
Yeah.
kids that weren't hers.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
And
Just
her
kidding.
I
Kidnap
gotta
the
feel
kids
like
and bring them in
the
a-
police department should be involved in
Yeah.
that. But
You
okay.
buy a van and say free
yeah, really.
candy
Free,
on it.
yeah. Well, you
And-
know, Mike. You know.
I have
you
two
know
of
how
those
we go.
vans.
You know how
I
we
have
go
two
this.
vans. One's in the shop.
You know how we go this route. Okay, so that's definitely out there, lunatic.
Wow, that
nuts.
is-
Yeah.
wow.
No, that's.
You have to be psycho to even come up with scenarios like
Yeah,
that.
I got a good idea. I love this guy so much
Yeah.
that I'm going to take his kids
Yeah.
and
To the
have
Kmart
a photo
and do a
shoot.
photo
Yeah,
shoot.
of that dude. What?
Yeah.
How do you not get committed after some shit like that?
Yeah,
Like
I-
whoever didn't commit that guy is all at fault.
I want to hear some guy stories. I know the women are psycho,
No,
but there's got to be
I-
guy
I-
stories.
I'll tell you guy stories as soon as we wrap up ladies' room. In the next segment,
Here-
I'll give
here
you
you
some
go.
guy stories just from my own perspective.
Okay.
She didn't say what her name was, but she
Bitch.
said, I stalked my new boyfriend and left insanely creepy things on his front porch. Voodoo dolls, pictures of the 2 of us together
What the fuck?
with his new best friend's head scratched out. Called his workplace asking for him and then hung up. and I slashed his tires multiple times.
Now, see, that's the shit. You know, everything up until the tire slashing, even the voodoo doll shit, I'm okay with. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know, it's out there. It's totally wacky. I get that.